Hello, this is Seabea from Loving What You Do and Doing What You Love. Today, as I was cleaning up, wrapping up all the journals I've been sharing with you, I felt there was something very, very important. If I don't share with you, it will not be complete. I'm sharing with you how I solved my biggest puzzle, problem, challenge in my life. So, when I have terrible health many years ago, it went through for several years. I was extremely in pain, L4, L5, sometimes I crawl on the floor. I have no platelets or extremely low platelets. I feel dizzy almost all day long. I could barely conduct anything productive at all. It was very sad. I could barely spend time with my children. I had never carried my son until he was 9 or 10 years old. So anyway, I want to share with you a few things that really make a huge impact, and this is one of them. I started reading about fasting and encountered fasting can reset your health. I was skeptical and scared because I have such low energy at that time. I didn't know if my body can handle it. Slowly by slowly, I encountered people who had done it before. It gave me a little bit more confidence. So I pray. I'm a Christian myself, so I pray to my God if I should do it. So because I got enough signal and talked to people who have done it before, finally I decided to do it, and the result was astonishing. It was really good for me. So one of the bigger ones I decided to do was about 14 days. I was scared. I had done 1, 2, 3 days, but I decided I wanted to try this. So I was scared when I started doing it, and this is in 2012. So I'm going to share with you about what happened during those times. Some of the thought came to me on May 27, 2012. I feel doing a fast is scary, especially I have 2 young kids. I cannot rest. You know, taking care of children, you really don't have a lot of time to rest. Yet, I know if I don't fast, the results are even scarier. I know fasting can save my health. Fasting can save my life. All this is a very small sacrifice compared to what I will gain long term. Dear God, thank you for giving me the strength and wisdom. Please continue to give me to guide me and protect me. So I was very scared with one of these fasts, and happy to share with you, ever since this fast, I have done many of them. Some of them are 3 days, some of them are longer. The biggest one was 20 days. When I did the 20 days, it was so astonishing. I felt so good. On my 7th or 8th day, I went to my Chinese fellowship church on Friday night. Normally we have a potluck, but I refused to eat that day. If you've been to some of the, with Chinese people, especially older, they always want you to eat. So after many people kept asking me to eat, they asked them to stop. I felt I had to tell them the truth. So I looked at them and said to some of the elderly, especially Xu Ayi, Xu Pupo, I said, do you really want to know the truth? They told me yes. I said, okay. The honest truth is I haven't eaten for 7 days and I feel really good. They look at me and they say, you look glowing. Actually, before I even shared that, they kept telling me how much glowing I have on my face. So I shared with them, sparked the interest. Everybody said, I heard about it, but I didn't know, people who have done that. So it was a very positive experience. I don't want to make the video too long, so I'm going to jump into what's been helping me. So the last few years, I used fasting to help me make difficult decisions in life. For instance, I was asked to go to Bahamas to do a real estate project. I really did not know if I should go or not, because at that time, I was rebuilding my life. I called Seabea for the last several years a reconstruction Seabea reconstructions project, because literally I was trying to build up my health. I was trying to build up my wealth. I was trying to build up me mentally, physically, spiritually, every broken part of Seabea. So I'm well now, but during those times it's not always like that. So the last several years, several times when I had to face to make a big decision, I would go into a fast and pray for 3 days. Because what I notice is when I go into a fast, the whole world becomes quieter to me. Because fasting alone without prayers doesn't work for me, because I will feel hunger, I will feel irritation. But when I fast and pray, I found that I go into this peace. I will cook for my children and I will enjoy watching them eat. And I will enjoy the extra moment I have that I don't need to digest. And by the second and third day, I feel so clean in my body because I'm not using energy to eat or digest. I feel I have more energy to think more clear. So clarity is one of the biggest benefit I feel I have when I fast and pray. Again, I want to stress, fast and pray, because when there are times that I don't feel as peaceful and pray as much, I feel clutter or I feel struggling with my fast, I feel hunger. But when I fast and pray, I actually feel really, really good. So several ways I have been using it. When I have to go to Bahamas for the real estate project, I didn't know whether it was the right decision for me. So I fast and pray for 3 days. I listened to the answer and I decided to go. Same thing for China. I picked up a pretty big project. I didn't know if I really wanted to go to China or not. I fast and pray for it. About 3 years ago, I fast and pray about my marriage because I have done every single thing that I felt I could do for my marriage. Counseling, prayers, go to internal, ask there's something wrong with me, what's going on. Finally, I met my mentor that I love. She gave me recommendation, but I didn't want to just jump into that decision. So when the time was right, I pray and fast for 3 days. Even the first day, the answer came to me, but I decided I'm gonna stick with the progress. So I fast and pray for 3 days. At the end of the 3 days, I make the decision. I must walk out of that life and started a new project, which is Seabea Constructions, which is to repair me from inside out, from my spiritual, from my health, from my wealth, from everything. So to me, that was very profound and very important. I do not know if this is for everyone, but I want you to try it, or at least be open-minded. To me, praying and fasting have saved my life. I have solved a lot of big puzzles through that. Last December, I was really sad and unproductive about my real estate. The reason is I miss Hong Kong so much and the riot was making me very, very sad. And I really want world peace. So I saw on the news there were some African kids doing fasting. I decided to join them for 3 days. But it was really hard because I felt the problem was bigger than what I could handle. Even though I pray and I fast, I felt hunger. It was the hardest fast I ever done in my life. It was last December of praying for Hong Kong. I did it, I felt better, and slowly I was able to put my life together again and continue to appreciate life and believe there's always a good meaning in life. I just want to share with you, that's what I went through. You know, when I put my heart all together again, the coronavirus hit us, so that's another one. But I felt God in the whole process was just growing me as a person, because only through overcoming big challenge in life is where you grow. So the last 30 days actually is pretty challenging for me, but I grow and I learn. And today I'm sharing with you about my fasting and praying, how it has saved my life and make wise decisions. I live in a new home now. I feel so peaceful in my new home. It was something I wasn't able to achieve when I was in my marriage. thank you, God, for giving me that courage and wisdom and guide me throughout all this. Now I believe everything there's a good meaning in it. 凡事都有神的美意 is a song that I really love and helped me get out of troubles. The last few months, I always have to have faith that God has a good plan. I may not see it, but I know He's working. Everything has a good meaning behind it. Maybe I don't see it. Like when I was so ill, I didn't know. I was about to learn how to recover, and I can share with people. You can come back from severe pain. You can have energy again. Now I don't drink coffee, I don't drink tea. I'm energetic all day long. I woke up happily. I wake up happily every single morning. Anyway, I think my video is getting too long. I just want to share with you, please have hope. I'll be praying for you because my purpose of life is to increase the level of love, peace, and prosperity. And I want to share with you how I solved my biggest problem in my life. Through fasting and praying, I found answer and peace. Yes, I did, and I do. And I'm about to enter another 3 days of fasting and praying again to know what is my next big step or next habit to build for my life. Wishing you all the best. Thank you for allowing me to share with you. Stay healthy, stay happy, and most important, 灵心身安康. In Chinese, 灵 means spirit, 心 means heart, 身 is your body. So I'm wishing you spirit, heart, and body all well, because that's the coherent about making the best of your life. Again, this is Seabea. I hope you enjoy what I share with you and find some wisdom, and maybe that's encouraged you to do some fasting, journaling, so you can do more of what you love and love what you do. Love you. All the best to you. Stay healthy, stay happy, and this is your friend Seabea.